yeah, I should win just because you had the Timberwolves in the 8th seed.
Vasilevsky's been playing really well, and the Lightning have a great offense.
Yeah, it was a tremendous shot, and I've come to expect it from LeBron. I would say I wish the best for the Red Sox, but as a Yankees fan, that's really hard for me to do.
The biggest addition to me is Jalen Brunson.
Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, and that's all I have to say. He's still a top 5 quarterback in this league, and there's nothing really anyone can do about it.
Why'd you have to name him? Like, seriously? Like, thanks, man.
Who would have thought 5 years ago that the Clippers and Nets would be facing in the finals?
How is Joe Burrow going to get the ball to them if his butt is already on the ground?
Crazy. And for the fans at home,
Hello, I'm Cy Mendenhall, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. I'm Kevin, and I'm joined by the man that has watched some of the Stanley Cup Finals, as I have not participated in it because I call that self-care. Austin.
Yeah, Lost by the Stars was definitely something that's going to take some time to heal, so I totally understand not having the ability to watch thus far, but this series has not been all particularly close. The Florida Panthers lead 2-0 after 2 games, and they're leading the goal differential 7-1. Matthias Ekholm, a defenseman, has the only goal for the Oilers so far. And Bobrovsky's played one of the best Stanley Cup Final Series I've seen in a very long time with a .980 save percentage. Stuart Skinner's reverted back to his poor goaltending stretch with a 88.9 save percentage, and Evan Rodriguez has 3 goals so far. Is the only one with more than 1 goal to this point in the series, and he has 3 of them, which is pretty remarkable. But Kevin, what do the Oilers need to do? How do they turn this around?
Yeah, so I think what the Oilers is, they have to find a way to stop Bobrovsky. I know I kind of hated on him in the top 10 that we did, and it seems like he's really stepped up. I know I saw some highlights of Game 1. I think I was wondering if has Edmonton gone on the power play yet?
They have had some power play opportunities. There was a tripping by Sam Bennett, a tripping by Oliver Ekman-Larsson, a hooking and a tripping in the second period, and then a roughing and delay a game in the third period. So they've had a fair amount of opportunities this far on the power play.
All right, so
all those penalties were all in Game 2, by the way.
All in Game 2, okay. To me, I think the key that I saw with the Stars, against the Stars, was getting that power play rolling, and I think they just got to find a way to get McDavid. You said their only goal has been Matthias Ekholm. If they can somehow get
a defenseman.
Yeah. If they can get McDavid or Draisaitl going, I think that would really help. I'm wondering if they're going to shift lines and put Draisaitl and McDavid on the same line, if they haven't already done that.
Yeah, they may end up doing that. McDavid does have 1 point thus far. He did assist that 1 goal that they have, but he is -1 plus minus. Evander Kane is a very poor -4 during this series, and it's been a very heavy penalized game so far because the Edmonton Oilers have 53 penalty minutes, while Florida has 22. So there's been a fair amount of penalties, and Florida only has 1 power play goal thus far, which was by Evan Rodriguez last game. But it is kind of crazy that there's been this many penalty minutes, 75 combined between the two teams, and only 1 power play goal thus far.
Yeah, that is not going to be helpful. What are some things that you think should change?
Yeah, it's mainly going to be regarding Draisaitl, who had a big penalty that ended up really hurting. Barkov was hurt, got taken out of the game, but he should be good to go for Game 3. But Draisaitl got a big penalty, and that very much turned the tides for Florida. Draisaitl and McDavid have to get going or they have no chance. Bouchard's the only other player on the team with a point, so it's Ekholm, McDavid, and Bouchard with the points. And then with Florida, it's kind of crazy because Kachuk has no points so far, Kevin. So I think it's reasonable to be extremely worried regarding how this is turning out because you have a guy like Barkov who missed the end of last game. He has 2 assists so far in 2 games. You have Kachuk, who has yet to get a point. Aaron Ekblad has 1 goal. You have Carter Verhaeghe with only 1 goal. It's Gustav Forsling, a guy who's been very good these playoffs, has no points. And Bobrovsky's playing very well. For the Oilers to get back into it, it's going to Zach Hyman and Leon Draisaitl, who both have no points so far, have to get going. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins as well. Evan Bouchard and McDavid also have to start performing even better than they have thus far. And then Stuart Skinner is going to have to start playing like he did last series. So it's a lot of stuff that has to go right for the Oilers, but it's not impossible. When you have the 2 best players in a series, you have a chance. And while, like I said in our last video, which was the NBA, I don't think it gives you the edge. But like you said, it does give you a chance.
Yes, I think that's a great point. If Skinner could do something like what he was last series, that would be helpful. To me, I doubt that happens, but I'm happy to be proved wrong. But yeah, to me, it's believable when you got the best player. It's unfortunate that these teams are in this, but I think they're similar because they have the best players in the series, or best player in the series. We'll just have to see. I don't think it's over. It's just something needs to change. And I'll definitely be in tune for game 3 just to see. Edmonton's going to be back home. And to me, I'm curious, how does Florida respond to that first bunch? Because Edmonton's going to be energized. And if Florida can handle that, that's going to be really tough for Edmonton to get back into the series.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a long road ahead, but it's, again, like I said, far from impossible. And there's still a lot of stuff they can do to turn this series around.
Yeah, that's a great point. And that's all we got. We'll keep you updated. We've been reviewing it. We've previewed the series as I've kind of mentioned in this. And make sure to keep listening to some of our stuff. And thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.